So we just took a trip to Wichita to get some new taillights because mine are not the same color. Like, so there's this red one, which I believe is like the stock one. And then there's this orange red one. So like, if you can see that, they're definitely not two colors. So I bought two new used taillights, and I'm only gonna use the right one because this one looks pretty good. And the one that was supposed to go on this side had a scratch on it, but I'm sure we can get it all, whatever. So I also ordered a Mach 1 chin spoiler and a grill delete, and I have a floating pony as well. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out, which I think we're just gonna take off my bumper because my bumper's messed up and we gotta drill into it. All right guys, so we're taking out the nuts for the light under here. Got two of them off. They put this black stuff on there when they installed this, so like I'm guessing it wouldn't leak, but it's just gross. Out with the old red raw. Turn this way.
You can stop me that way.
Ah. Out.
He just put in the right side. This one was the orange one, but he replaced it with the same one as this one. So now they're equal.
We just got done with the tail light, and now we're gonna go ahead and move to the front grille. We're gonna go ahead and take this off, and we're gonna take off the whole front bumper because mine's kind of jacked up, like right here and over there. I got the headlights off. Right now we're about to take off the bumper, and he's just getting the clips on the bottom right now. And then we're gonna take it off, flip it over, put that front thing on there, and then put this on there, and then we should be good for now. All right guys, so basically the footage that I had for the video is gone. I don't know what happened to it, it's just not there. So we installed the grill delete with clips, and there was only like 3 or 4 of them, super easy. And then on the bottom lip, we had to drill holes through the bumper that lined up with the holes on the lip. And then we put clips in there. There's like 20 of those. That took way longer. We had to tape the lip on the bottom of the bumper, take a marker and mark the holes, take it off, and then drilled all the holes. And then we slowly worked our way around it, putting the clips in to make it as straight as possible. But took like 20 minutes, super easy, but I don't know what happened to the footage. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my headlights back on. And to do that, like, to take them off, they just basically slide in and out. But before I put them back in, I gotta hook up the bulbs. There's one right here, and then there's one over on this side. And they clip in really easy. So you just want to kind of get this up in there like that, easy as that. And then I have these two pieces right here that slide in the back right here. And basically, those hold that in place. Simple as that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I don't know if you guys can tell, but in the inside of these, they're actually blacked out. It shows you can't really tell when I'm driving because I can scratch up the yard, but I'm gonna redo these someday when I have the time. So be looking forward to that video. This one always gets stuck. What is under here?
All right.
What's going on, guys? So I just got my little black antenna in the mail, so I'm gonna go ahead and install this right now. This is just a random day, and I'm probably just gonna put all these installations into one video because this is like 30 seconds. So here we have the new one versus the old one, and my old one is also bent, so this is a new upgrade. Wait, I can't even spin it out straight. Look at it. Now, I think that looks 3 times better, if you ask me. Sweet. And actually today I have my new shift knob that came from eBay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the car. Sweet, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Alright guys, so I have the new shift knob screwed on there. I didn't have to use any of the like adapters or whatever, and my shifter is actually pretty big and it gets screwed right in there. I mean, it's kind of a tight fit. I don't know if it's the right size, but it still goes on there, so we're gonna go with it. My shift boot was normally down there, but with this new one, it's obviously not as long. It's not like that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that up. So actually looks pretty dope. I got this color because I didn't want a black one, obviously, because my whole interior is black. So I went with the Dragon Ball Z one. All the other ones were too expensive. This one was cheap and it looked cool, so I just got it. And today I'm going to be installing a performance chip. And basically what that is it's supposed to increase my performance, you know, give me some horsepower, better gas mileage, better throttle response, stuff like that. The one I got was a Vertex tuner or whatever. It was like 60 bucks, but I figured I might as well try it to see if it'll make this car better. But so basically, here's the performance chip right here, and it comes with this 2 zip ties, and then there's these 2 pieces that go onto your mass airflow sensor, which is on your intake. It's usually in between the air box and then the throttle body, but this is an aftermarket one, so but it's right here. And it usually is supposed to have a 2-pin connector, but this one has 6. And on mine, you might have to do some research for your car. You just attach it to the 6th and the 1st pin. Basically, I just gotta plug those 2 things in right there, and then I gotta zip tie this somewhere so it doesn't go. Things attached, pretty easy, so it's pretty much plug and play. Probably put a clip in this video, but you can hear that my car was really loud. It was dumping the exhaust right out the header. When I bought this car, I thought it had an exhaust leak. I figured it's just like the catalytic converter going bad, but I can never like see where it was leaking. In the last 2 weeks, I've noticed that the exhaust was hanging lower on the right side, and I was like, maybe like a hanger broke or something. But basically, we figured out that my header was cracked by the flange where it connects to the catalytic converter. It was completely snapped off, so that's why it was hanging and it wasn't attached. It was basically held up by just the O2 sensors. But I got that welded back together, and it's on the car, and the car is really quiet now, so no more leaks or anything. And I figured since I got that fixed, I might as well just go ahead and put this performance thing on. I do have a check engine light right now, but that is because there's a vacuum leak, so we should be fine. So at this point, I just plug it in and mount it up and see if it does anything. Okay guys, so I got this plugged in. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here like this, and just use that hole right there and this up here to put the zip tie through it. Performance chip mounted up over there. I have the battery reconnected, the negative terminal. So I just went ahead and started the car, and it is idling pretty normal, so I think that's a good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and close the hood. All right, so I don't know if you can see me, but you probably, whatever. Go ahead. I mean, going in reverse seems about normal, so. Just noticed this, but I did have a check engine light before I installed this, and now it is off. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't know how that would do anything. It might have just deleted the code, but the code wasn't bad, so. Alrighty folks, so this is future Braden, and basically I stopped the video there because obviously you're not going to notice something different. I was reading the reviews for the performance chip, and it said maybe going through a whole tank of gas, and then that'll give the performance chip enough time to read the system or whatever and make its changes, you know. But pretty much the only thing that happened was it increased my gas mileage from like 12, 13 to around 16, 17. So that's good. I'm not even really sure if that was from the performance chip or just welding my exhaust leak. Either way, the video made my car run better. Didn't really get any faster, but there was a teeny bit better throttle response. So that's a plus, but you know, not race car stuff, just a $60 performance chip to get the job done. That was it for the video. Hope you enjoy watching. There'll be more to come, so press that like button, subscribe, so you'll see my new content when it comes out.